Alright, so welcome back Dreamer Tribe, welcome back world, or welcome world if this is your first time tuning in, but this is our second playthrough or second Vian Plays episode for this incredible game that I am extremely biased of and which I consider to be one of my most favorite tales of tile, Mothership tile, and it's of course Tales of Vesperia. So we are kicking things right off the bat by, I'm kicking things right off the bat by showing you guys that I do have already obtained all of the DLCs we have been, we're able to get at this time. So, well, I suppose, well, no, I don't want to, like, unlock this or obtain these right now because, well, let's get this. I think it's all right to obtain those before we set out, because we are setting out on our journey right now to the great beyond. Beyond the walls of Zaphias. So we're heading straight for that because we do not want to waste, or I do not want to waste any time.
Yuri Lowell, you've given my two lackeys a headache. Now be a good boy and turn yourself in.
Well, that's our cue. Looks like I won't be coming back here for a while.
Never a dull moment with Yuri around. After this, I'll be even with you for getting that money back.
I love how...
Just make sure you don't kick the bucket blowing it all on some crazy party.
I love how the entire neighborhood...
Same to you. See that you don't go dying in any
has
ditches.
been helping.
Wait for me!
Suddenly,
it was nice to meet you, sir.
I'm willing to fight.
Yeah, you'll probably be quite a pain in the neck. You make sure and take care of yourself now.
I will. Thank you.
That they will be willing to fight for Yuri's sake just goes to show just... Well,
when are you gonna fix the fountain, Sir Knight?
This is a fight. That they're,
hey,
at least
cool,
they're willing to put themselves in a harm's way, since I suppose they're not really they don't really know how the knights will react to what they're doing.
Won't you help this old man find his dentures?
Fools! You're in my way. Do not interfere in the affairs of the Empire.
Well, that's counterproductive.
Don't you make her cry!
What are you talking about? Hey, quit pushing! Hey, who just hit me? I'm gonna remember that.
This might come in handy if you're going to Halur.
So, world map.
A map? Wait a sec, this only has the roads written on it.
What did you expect? It's better than nothing considering people don't normally leave the city.
He has a point.
You'll have to fill in the empty spaces on your own. First off, you should head for Dayton Hold to the north.
I love that this is their way of giving us these items. Like, it's funny that I played this before, but it feels like I'm just playing it now. Again,
Wow,
there's
Yuri.
this sort of...
They're all gonna miss you so much.
Honestly, they're probably thrilled to finally get rid of me.
This game, it makes me feel like everything is brand new.
Hey, hold it! Who put money in here? I can't take this.
Halt! Get out of my way!
I guess I'll have to keep it for now.
Yeah, 1,000 gold. We can easily give that back with how many gold there is from the DLC, the free DLC that Bandai Namco has given away.
Nice one, Repeat.
Which, I think those two extra DLCs, they weren't made available readily for the EU users for their stores, and that they only got it I think a couple of hours ago, at the time of this recording.
Well, for now, it's north to Dayton Hold.
What? Oh, right.
I'm not sure how long we'll be together, but here's to the road ahead, Estelle.
Yes, Huh? Estelle? Estelle. Estelle. To the road ahead, Yuri.
Well, so long for now.
We hope to be back soon.
I also love how innocent Estelle is, which we're gonna see a lot of that characteristic of hers as we play through this game. A little bit of lag again there. So...
A map, equipment, and even money. Your friends are so generous, Yuri.
They can't afford this. They can barely get by as it is.
Well, I'm sure they're worried about you and want you to have a safe journey.
It's more likely they're just glad to be rid of a troublemaking kid.
That's not true.
Guess I can't come back empty-handed now that they've given us all this stuff. Now I gotta bring back the Aquablastia, no matter what.
So yeah, there I think is a couple of...
Oh man. Alright.
trophy related things that have been made available for us to complete, but which we won't be able to just yet. One of those
I got a little worked up.
is the
I feel
map
power running
trophy.
all through my body.
If this is similar to the other Tales of games that are around, there is a trophy for completing. We've come a long way from the capital. Yes, I wonder if we're safe now. Hard to say, those guys are a sticky lot. Woof! Huh? Greetings! So this, I remember, is part of a sort of side story. This caravan, these two characters, if I also remember correctly, will become quite important characters in the future. So it's the King of Adventures Traveler's Lodge. Oh, big brother, do try to be a bit more friendly. Sorry, Karen. Please, you'll have to excuse him. My name is Karen and this is Rich. You're operating a traveling inn? Doesn't the King of Adventure refer to something else, something more well-known? The late Emperor's brother, His Highness Regin, was known by that name thanks to his insatiable thirst for adventure. Indeed, we took our name from His Highness Regin, it's true. We respect him. That's a pretty nice name then. So are the two of you married? Married? Do we look like we're married? Oh, it seems I was mistaken. So very sorry. If you're tired, perhaps you'd like to stay the night? What should we do? So, sure, we'll sleep here. So another thing about Enjoy Your Shut-Eye Tales of Games is that sometimes we also get skits from staying at inns. Oh, big brother, please, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No, it's quite alright. And also, there are times when we also learn new arts from staying at an inn, but I think those have something to do with where you stay, whom you're with, like how many party members you have already in your party, or who you have in your party and stuff like that. I do hope our paths will cross again somewhere out on the road. Yes, I hope so too. Later. So yeah, christening
Estelle. Estelle.
She's been mumbling to herself for a while now. Hey, you coming? We don't have all day here.
Estelle. Estelle.
Looks like she's in her own little world. Hey, Estelle!
Oh, right, sorry. I'm coming.
Do they not have nicknames where she's from?
I really love Estelle. I know I keep saying that, but I really like her character. How are you? I guess I'm... So yeah, we'll be meeting those two again later on. They sort of like end up close to where we're supposed to go. We also will be returning to them as part of an actual... I think I should have fought against that enemy that appeared. But yeah, let's forget about that for now. But there's also... I was talking about trophies, right? There is also a trophy for fighting... I think I've already mentioned it. And I also forgot to use the magic lens item on the new enemy we fought.
Wonderful!
You like that? You can't win. You like that?
Holy power, come to me!
You like that?
First aid!
So yeah, there is a trophy for the bestiary.
Yuri, is this dog yours?
Also for the
Yeah,
skits.
he's my partner, Repeat.
For doing all of the
Oh,
skits.
nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you too. Did you actually understand what Repeat was saying?
No?
Yeah, I guess that was a stupid question.
Alright, so this new enemy,
Sorry if I hurt you.
let's... Wait, no, I don't wanna... Then let Estelle use the magic lens. And also, you can learn art based from the number of times you use the base art and also the level of your characters.
Hey, I learned something.
And titles, there's also a trophy for titles. And let's take it there. I think you can... I can't remember where we can change. Okay, here. So, titles and Tales of Games, they can just... It depends on the game, but sometimes they're just, you know, for aesthetics. Other times, they can... Why am I... They can also add, like the titles can add to your character's stats. I can't seem to remember which case it is for this game, but for the, like, several games,
Take this!
Holy power,
for several games we did get those
come to me.
what do you call this, titles that actually do something other than just for
Holy power, come
the
to me.
collection's sake or for a trophy. And also scattered around the overworld map are... So yeah, scattered around the map are... I can't even finish that.
Never guessed I'd leave home quite like this.
Are you sorry to be leaving the capital behind, Yuri?
When I was in the lower quarter, I was too busy just living day to day. Never really thought about it. I guess I did feel like setting out on an adventure sometimes.
I'm so excited just to be outside. I've always dreamed of going out into the world.
Being excited and all is fine, but don't overdo it. We need to find Flynn, right?
I'm excited and worried all at the same time.
All right.
So yeah, these are actually farm spots. You can obtain items from them, and as I was saying, you can find items at various search points located throughout the world. Search points are restored after some time, so check back from time to time. Some search points will only appear after certain conditions have been fulfilled. You can find different items from the same search point. Try looking for them at various places. So if there is a trophy for items, then you'll need to have to look for those search points in order to fill up let's just rest again to fill up your item encyclopedia or whatever it is called in this game.
Monsters are easier to beat than I thought.
Isn't that better than being harder than you thought?
But I feel sorry for them.
You're way too nice. I don't particularly enjoy being someone else's dinner.
You're right. This is different from inside the castle. The strong eat the weak.
Well, we're not going to be eating any of these monsters.
I won't hesitate to defeat any monsters. But I will never forget what I fought or where I fought it.
Well, suit yourself,
That's
I guess.
hard.
Then, when I return to the capital, I will make graves in memory of all the monsters I've killed.
I guess you could do that. I don't understand this girl at all.
She has a lot of quirks. So yeah, this actually feels like getting all the skits art won't be that hard. Like, we're getting quite new and quite... Oh, we feel
There are so many!
We'll crush them all.
So yeah, let's do this. So yeah, there's actually a grade shop like reward that you can get. That will make it easier for you to obtain the trophy for the skits if you're after the trophy, if you're a trophy hunter, or if you're playing this on the consoles that, you know, have an achievement system, which the Switch do not. And you can actually get sort of a skit viewer, not sort of, it's really just a skit viewer from the grade shop once you finish the game, and you can choose to sort of use your grade points to unlock that, and then watch all of the skits, and then once you get the trophy, you can just reload, and you'll get, if I remember the trick correctly, you'll get your grade points back, so you can just go ahead.
You want revenge?
And
bring it.
Use it on something else that you will find useful for your next playthrough. So that's something to remember.
I've heard stories about monsters living outside the barrier, but it's really true.
Yeah.
Now I understand why everyone says the world outside the barrier is so dangerous.
It's pretty easy to forget the monsters are even out here when you live on the inside. We better not let our guard down.
Right.
So yeah, we're getting the skits pretty frequently. Not that I'm complaining. I love the skits feature of Tales of games. So yeah, I think we've explored all that we can explore at this point, so let's just... I'm just gonna go and clear this fog up, I mean, and then enter our destination. Date on hold.
Do you think those knights followed you here?
I wonder. Well, let's do our best not to stand out.
Okay, and I want to catch up with Flynn as soon as I can.
All right, let's see if we can just pass through the hold.
This still just goes off.
Where's she off to now?
Welcome. I've got some nice gear in stock today. This blade was forged by none other than Assam the Blade Master. It even comes equipped with weapon skills. No traveler should be without them. Feel free to give it a try.
Huh? What do you mean?
The special techniques contained in weapons. These techniques were originally passed down from master to pupil, but the Blade Master Assam used a special process to seal them within the weapons themselves. Bodhi Blastia can acquire techniques from weapons imbued with this power.
So it's basically a tutorial.
With continued use, weapon arts can eventually be learned by the person using the weapon.
My, this young lady knows her stuff. That about sums it up.
I read in a book that the Kritya gave this knowledge to humans long ago.
Huh. I thought Bodhi Blastia only let you use strike and magic arts.
In order to find the fighting style that meets your needs, it's best to think carefully about weapon skills when choosing your weapon.
So this is basically just a cutscene that gives us a rundown on what weapons.
There are even weapons without weapon skills that focus instead on raw attack power. It all depends on your preference. If weapons you equip have weapon skills sealed inside them, those weapon skills will be stored inside your Bodhi Blastia when you equip the weapons. If you have a weapon equipped, you can use the weapon skills sealed inside whenever you want. However, if you unequip that weapon, you'll have to set the weapon skills to be able to use them.
See, I remember this part.
Each weapon skill belongs to one of 4 different categories.
The newer Tales of games, I think, have, if I remember correctly, I can't remember if the old games have it, but the newer Tales of games have this particular feature in them.
When you set a few different skills in a weapon, depending on what category they are, a particular glyph will appear on the core of your Bodhi Blastia. So, if you had a bunch of weapon skills for attacking, you'd see a glyph called Fleck. That glyph lets you know the strength of your physical attacks has gone up.
I actually didn't pay much attention to this feature when I was playing this game the first time on the Xbox.
Try all of the combinations you can think of to see what they do. I'm afraid
So
the sun would set long before I could explain them all to you.
This one, actually using it to our advantage.
Did you get all that? You learn fast. You should be able to read all about it in that young lady's book.
I can't imagine business is all that great in a place like this.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not here because I want to be. There are monsters on the far side of the hold, so I'm stuck.
Monsters, huh? Did you hear that? And she's not listening.
I was about to say the same thing.
Huh? Did you say something?
I said I'm gonna go get some information, so you wait right there.
Oh, I'll come too.
That's all right. Go ahead and take it. It's pretty old and it has some pages missing, but it's yours if you like.
Thank you very much.
Is that book any good?
It's fascinating. You can read it as soon as I finish.
So yeah, this is I'm not sure if this is the no, it's not. So this is just basically a book for tutorials, I think. So let's see what Vega's wares are. We have those. Yeah, we don't really need any new. Wait, what am I doing? Like, let's get all of these. And this. I should have just equipped it right there. Okay, so let's explore. It's rich in medicinal herbs and such. Okay. Now, in another Tales of Games, I believe it's in another Tales of Games. Not games. You can actually get a trophy from talking to all the villagers or all the people. And also from talking to dogs. I think it's Tales of Graces that has that. Not entirely sure. This is storage for the whole. Fortune's Market manages the warehouse. It's really messy, so I prefer if you didn't go in. I want to go in. So yeah, I think this is another side quest where we get to push boxes around. The Lord of the Plains thinks the hold is a big enemy. He'll charge into it, and once he feels that he can't win, he'll go back to his nest. Yeah, I sort of remember this part a little bit clearly. There's a pile of apples here. It wouldn't be right to help. Why not? It's just right there. This reserve of provisions for use. Oh, okay, because they're for the border guards. I'm very sorry, but I can't let you have any. Okay. Can I get anything else from here though? This station is for guards only. All unauthorized personnel must refrain from entry, but I'm already inside and you're not really doing anything to kick me out, so... whatever. Actually recording this at night, so... I feel like I'm close to falling asleep, but I won't. Because I love this game. Not sure where I'm going with this. Huh, you shouldn't be up here. As you can probably tell, you can't see this place from below. It's pissed. I can't go over there.
Hey, hold on.
Hello? I beg your pardon, but what are you looking at?
Humanity at work. A tenacious attachment to this life.
Huh?
Why must humans live the lives they do?
Because it's their choice.
They fight for a share of monopolized technology.
Oh, you mean
and
like
hurt even
that.
those closest to them.
Are you talking about Blastia? I can't speak for anyone else, but it doesn't seem to me like there's any reason why we get dumped into the world. But once you're here, you just do what you can to give this life everything you've got.
Perhaps there is truth in what you say.
Hey!
He's gone. What was that all about?
Got me. They say the heat can make people go a little crazy.
That's really not it.
Is it hot?
So, there's nothing else up here. Let's go back down and out of this room, for lack of a better term. Okay. I can't wait to get to Halure and do a little flower viewing. A nice drink in the shade of the tree of Halure makes all the dangerous travel worth it. Woohoo, a trip, a trip. I'm gonna get my wagon and make my delivery. The kid owns a wagon? Everyone's waiting for this stuff. Just... Ugh, I'm so tired. I don't want to sleep in the tent anymore. I want my nice soft bed. I always said I'm not gonna do that anymore. That hurts my throat. I always said I'd like to get out of the city just once. Now I see that's just once is enough. My wife said she wanted to come along, but now all she does is whine. It's not like I'm having fun either. So many monsters. This is the last time I go outside the barrier. Well, they should have known that there will be monsters outside the barrier. Like lower lodging facilities for travelers through the hole. It's 100 gold a night. Would you like to stay? No. Because we don't need to yet. Think about how many people never go outside barrier. I'm so glad my work takes me places. Me, I'm on my way to deliver goods from Zaphias to Halure. Lands beyond the barriers may be dangerous, but the merchants can't really complain about that. Of course, running away from monsters all day makes you fast. Free magic lens. Free orange gel. We're getting a lot of free stuff. I'm loving it. Wait, what's this? If someone sleeping inside a tent, it's not polite to peek. Of course it isn't. Yeah, I think we've explored that part already, and now we've triggered a cutscene because we tried to cross the bridge. Run! Run for your lives!
Hurry, get inside! The gate's closing!
Oh shit.
Arrows! Bring the arrows! Shut the gate now!
Damn it! What are they doing here this time of the year?
The monsters will fall back if we stop the main charge. Remember your training!
Yes, remember your training! I'm giving you guys 3 guesses and 3 seconds
Are
to guess
all those
what
monsters?
is going to happen
We
next.
just left the capital and
Just
things
put it
are
in the
already
comment
getting
section
crazy.
below, and we'll see if your guesses are correct. My viewers, my dear viewers.
That's it. I'm cursed, I know it.
Did you guys guess
The
correct?
gate!
What the hell? Cut it out!
Estelle, you wait over... Hey!
Help the girl!
Whatever you say.
Please, I can't get up. Ow! The monsters! The monsters!
Kinda sounds like a meal, don't you think?
Everything's gonna be
I
okay.
mean, from Tales of Symphonia, the sequel to Tales of Symphonia, Dawn of something, I forgot the actual title.
I can stand!
Go in the hold! Hurry!
Hurry!
My doll! Mama's doll! Hey, let go of me!
You wait here.
Oh man.
Well, so much for keeping a low profile.
Back there for the sake of the doll.
Yuri!
Then again, it is, I think, a memento of the kid's mother. So, can't really fault you for doing that. And slide!
How can I ever thank you?
Oh, it's nothing, really.
I'm not sure what I would have done if you hadn't cured me. Thanks.
It would have run over you and then ripped your body to shreds. Just guess.
I'm just thankful that everyone's safe. Whoa.
All worn out, huh?
It really is dangerous beyond the barriers with so many ferocious monsters around.
This place could definitely use a barrier against a pack that big.
Couldn't they install a barrier blastia here?
No. Barriers are a precious resource.
You're right. And with the current technology, we can't make any more. If only we could recover the secrets of the ancient Garayos civilization. They created the blastia.
Even if that were to happen, I can't see the Empire using the knowledge for the common good.
They'll probably use that knowledge to make more weapons, try to take over other empires or kingdoms, and make money. I'm just guessing.
You two there. I'd like to have a word with you.
So why don't you let us through? I'll beat those monsters to a pulp with these fists of mine!
How many times do I have to say it? These monsters are tougher than you think!
You dare to doubt the power of the monster hunters?
PM.
Stop!
Like showing off your weapon will make them change your mind or something. Or swing it around.
Stay out of this! You knights cheated us out of a job back there, and now we're gonna work off some steam!
Hey, hold it!
It's always the same with these guild idiots.
Great, we'll never get through as long as this keeps up.
But Flynn is headed to Halure and we're so close.
Well, getting caught by the Knights wouldn't be too fun. Let's find another way through.
So yeah, another skip.
We made quite a scene, didn't we? I was so worried once those Knights noticed us.
I told you we couldn't stand out.
You were the one who just jumped.
I can't just look away when monsters are attacking someone right in front of me, right? What's so funny?
I'm sorry. That sounded just like the way Flynn described you, that's all. He often said that you could never turn a blind eye when someone near you was suffering.
Well, next time you see him, you tell him that I said he's the same way.
I'll do that.
So yeah, let's get out of here. No matter how well you prepare, nothing can help you if you run into the Lord of the Plains. Let's save first, before we do anything else. Alright. So we can't leave yet. Oh yeah, we have to learn where this other route is. I forgot about that because I already know where it is. These blasted monsters, I can't believe can stop. It's enough to make my heart. It's enough to make my heart filled with hatred? What? So yeah. Cutscene time.
You there. How about coming to work for me? You'll be paid, of course.
Yuri's disinterested.
Watch your manners around the president. Well, what do you say?
So it's not bad manners to try and buy someone without even introducing yourself?
Watch your mouth.
You're just as charming as I expected. I'm Kaufman of the Merchants Guild Fortune's Market. We handle everything from trade to distribution.
Guilds, huh?
You see, I'm in quite a tight spot, and it's all thanks to these tremors.
I'd rather not know, but was that the work of a monster?
Yes, the Lord of the Plains.
Lord of the Plains?
He's the leader of that pack of monsters.
The leader? Man, there's some amazing things out there.
Do you know if there's another way we can cross the plains? We're in a hurry.
Everyone is.
I'm afraid you'll just have to wait for the Lord of the Plains to leave.
Huh. I guess there's no point getting worked up over it.
But I can't afford to just sit and wait. I'm gonna get a second opinion.
You're with a guild that does product distribution, but you don't know any other routes?
I could hire you and just charge through once the leader moves on, but you don't seem interested.
If it's bodyguards you want, why not hire the knights?
Are you forgetting that we guild members have thrown away our rights as Imperial citizens?
So there's a lot of exposition going on because they have no more time to fit these things, and they want you to know the rules of the world that they have built. So a lot of expositions right here at the beginning.
Once you leave the Empire behind, you can't expect them to help you a whole lot. So naturally, the Imperial Knights would never deign to escort the likes of us.
Yeah, moving the chair back a little. Just a little bit.
Wow, you really stick to your principles.
Without that level of determination, one could never hope to run a guild.
Well, maybe you could use your determination to do something about that Lord of the Plains.
Go to the Koi Woods that lie to the west of here. If you pass through the forest, you'll come out on the far side of the plains.
But the fact that you guys aren't going that way must mean we have some surprise to look forward to.
I like a boy with quick wits, but I like one that doesn't waste a potential investment even better.
Thanks. I owe you one. Maybe I'll talk to you about that job if we meet again.
Oh, they'll meet again. You'll notice that because
Estelle,
they have, she has a different character model than the generic NPCs, so you can bet that they will meet again.
I'm not waiting around for the monsters to leave or anything. I'm just resting a little.
Oh, I see. Well then, I guess I'll just have to take the other way around by myself.
What? How did you... Hey, wait for me!
That woman who gave us directions, she said she was in a guild, right?
That was Miss Kaufman of Fortune's Market.
Man, giving up their rights as Imperial citizens and just living free.
Yuri, are you interested in the guilds?
Interested? Nah, I just never had much contact with them. Back in the capital, there weren't any gritty guild types who'd refuse the Knight's protection.
We may meet lots of people in guilds before we're done with our trip.
I hope they're a little less aggressive than that woman was.
I'd like to comment on that, but I'll just keep my mouth shut. About that particular topic, so I don't need to save. I can just save in Koi Woods. So I passed through that as I was trying to explore. It's right after I
Let's get this over with.
This enemy.
We finished them off.
I finished them off.
Huh?
So yeah, as I was saying... Wait, new enemy. For the bestiary! Wait. Let's get a set. No, wait. Wrong item this time. Don't use that gel that I don't know how to pronounce. Okay.
Wonderful!
What? No, don't.
Azure Edge!
Wait, perfectly good. Gel.
I got a little worked up. I feel power running all through my body.
I'm not even sure what level Yuri is already.
You look very good swinging a sword, Yuri.
You're not bad yourself, Estelle.
Really? My swordmaster used to scold me terribly.
Well, I have to admit I'd be surprised if you looked too natural.
I really don't like fighting. I don't like hurting people.
How ladylike of you.
But if I don't fight, I'll end up hurt myself, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much how it works.
I wish I could enjoy fighting like you do, Yuri.
You think I enjoy this?
Don't you? I mean, the way your eyes shine, that only happens when you're fighting.
Oh, really? Wow, you're pretty observant.
Yes, I like watching people.
Kind of awkward being at the receiving end of something like that, though, being told something like that. Koi Woods.
A forest in a place like this can only mean the Koi Woods?
Not really sure what that means.
Bingo. You're just full of information, aren't you?
Although I'm sure Yuri and the Soul.
I read in a book once that a curse will fall upon anyone who enters the woods.
Ah, so that must be the surprise. Not going in? That's fine by me, but what about Flynn?
I love how Yuri doesn't really force Estelle to do anything, like he gives Estelle a choice. Sort of. Or as close to a choice as
okay,
he could give
let's go.
Estelle. So is this a new enemy? I think it is a new enemy. I think. So let us use another magic gel.
How's this?
Weird. Trying to use a gel repeatedly.
No way.
We finished them off.
I finished them off.
Huh?
So I'm just skipping the curses.
Will this forest really get us to the other side of the hold?
If it doesn't, we'll just come back.
But what if I get turned into a frog or a snake by the forest's curse?
If that happens, I'll take care of you.
You'll take care of me?
Of course I would. Don't worry. I had pet frogs and snakes when I was a kid.
If you got turned into a frog or a snake, Yuri, I wouldn't have any idea what to feed you.
That's your actual problem. Apple gel. You can only carry 15 of those.
Oh man. Alright, alright.
Alright, this is an enemy. I'm not sure because sometimes all the enemies are the same and they only have a little bit of a difference in their model. I need the punches.
Come to me!
Sorry,
Take this! Resound, O cry of victory! Alright.
I live for those moments. The end of the battle where, you know, miniskits is what I like to call them. After battle banter. The cool thing about Tales of games, one of the cool things, because there are a lot of cool things about that stuff, is that, you know, the enemies, they're the same. Like, there's just a little bit of a difference between them and between the old Tales of series. I can't remember if the same still holds true for Vesperia. But yeah.
Did you hear something?
They have the same enemy across all, like, these mob enemies.
My feet feel cold all of a sudden. Oh no, is this the curse?
What sort of curse is it supposed to be anyway?
The voices of corpses buried beneath the trees creep up and lure us to our doom.
Oh, brother.
What's that?
Blastia? What's it doing in a place like this? Let's take a break.
I'm alright. Huh? What's this?
Estelle!
Yeah, sometimes curiosity kills.
Damn, that's bitter.
Or knocks
You
it
alright?
out in this case.
Oh, my head feels a little... I'll be fine. What happened to me?
You just fell over all of a sudden. Don't you remember?
Perhaps it was the air that made me dizzy.
Air. That's sort of like the fuel that powers the Blastia, right?
Exposition again.
I heard that even though we can't see it, it's scattered through the atmosphere.
Yes, that's air. I read once that dense air can have negative effects on people.
Maybe that's what started the rumor of the curse. Hey, you only just woke up. You should rest a bit more.
But I can't! If we don't catch up with Flynn soon...
And what if you collapse again, and this time you're out for the whole night?
You're right. I'm sorry.
You're giving it the bitter fruit.
Ugh!
Huh. I suppose we'll never get full trying to eat these.
It's delicious.
Hold on a sec. I can make something simple.
You can cook, Yuri?
I'm not exactly a royal chef. I just have a few recipes I learned growing up.
Aren't you worried at all that Flynn is in danger?
Huh? Does it look that way?
Well, yes.
Honestly, I'm not worried about him. He's always managed to take care of himself. Actually, it's the guys who are after him I feel sorry for.
What do you mean?
Ever since we were kids, I've never been able to beat Flynn at anything. Swords, racing, whatever.
I'm kind of curious what the whatever part of that statement
After
is.
he'd won, he'd always have the nerve to say, "You all right, Yuri?"
That must be nice. I've never had anyone like that in my life.
You can count yourself lucky. Well, dinner's ready.
Thank you for the meal.
The sound is making me feel sleepy.
Wasn't anything special.
I thought it was very tasty. I can't imagine being able to cook anything myself.
It's just like using a sword or magic. You've got to learn it by doing it. You just need to practice with a few recipes. You'll be cooking before you know it.
So I guess after this cutscene, we'll be able to use the cook feature
Practice with
of
recipes?
the game.
Here, I'll show you how it's done. Watch. Cooking clears your mind, and it's great for regaining lost energy. Cooking has a lot of other effects as well. This is pretty much everything I know how to cook right now. So, in order to make a sandwich, you'll need bread and an egg, which we just happen to have right here. After choosing the ingredients, it's time to cook. And there you are, a delicious meal.
Yeah, if only cooking is this simple in real life.
You're so good at that. I'm not sure I'd be able to get that good at cooking.
Well, it comes more naturally to some people than others. Just because you have a recipe doesn't mean it'll always turn out like you think.
Really? So you can mess it up?
Well, you usually taste your food while cooking, but some people don't.
Tasting?
You know, like when cooks taste the food they make? Well, you're a sheltered little princess who's lived her life in a castle. It's only normal.
Sheltered little princess? I suppose so.
What is it, Repeat? Well, shall we be going?
So yeah, recipes. A new page has been added to the battle book. Now, new recipes can be, I was about to explain this as well. So yeah, new recipes can be obtained when specific character cooks specific recipes. The higher a character's cooking level, the more likely they'll discover a new recipe. The sandwich recipe you've just obtained may evolve into a new recipe. Try different ways to discover new recipes. I also know that there is,
Repeat, when I passed out, you laid down and made the nicest pillow for me. Thank you very much.
What are you doing?
I'm, thanking Repeat.
Repeat? He's not here.
Huh? What? Maybe he doesn't like me.
Nah, he acts like that with just about everybody.
Well then, I'll just have to keep trying until he accepts me.
So yeah, as I was saying, you can also learn recipes from Wonder Chefs that are scattered. And also, that's a giant enemy that we won't be fighting, I think. We won't be fighting until later on in the game if my memory serves me right. So yeah, you can get recipes from Wonder Chefs and they were hidden around the world. I'm saving just in case. So I'm just gonna go and try to complete this forest area for the second episode because it's also getting late and I still have work tomorrow.
Let's get this over with.
Also, I've been needing to buy a microphone so that you guys can hear me better during the Let's Play.
That was easy.
I was supposed to, again, as I've mentioned in another video, I was supposed to buy a microphone this past week, and unfortunately the microphone model that I was looking for that has piqued my interest and I felt
we
would
finished
be,
them off.
I finished them off.
Good
huh?
for me.
Oh, I feel so
wasn't
powerful.
Available in the only store that sells those things. So yeah, that bummed me out. I also tried to, like, earlier today, I tried
Guess
to
we can do this.
search for that microphone or for another microphone that has a similar feature and that I researched what are good
Holy power, come to me!
microphone to have in one of our online stores here in the Philippines. And
yeah, I beat you into next week.
And
next week?
If Amazon is like selling those for around $90 at the moment.
We can't seem to find our way through this forest at all. Oh, could this be the curse? What should we do, Yuri? There really was a curse after all.
Don't be stupid.
Or do you not have a good sense of direction?
No, of course I do. I think.
Then maybe it's my fault. What should we do?
They say no medicine can cure a fool, but I wish something could cure a bad sense of direction.
It's not really a bad sense of direction what I'm doing. So anyway, as I was saying, I'm trying searching for that microphone in our local online store, and in Amazon they priced that at around $90, and then shipping and taxes in order to get that microphone
I was just getting warmed up.
Would cost me another $28, so roughly around 117 or so is how much I would need to pay in order to we can get here later, in order to buy that. So that's an option for me. So I tried searching again that in our local online store, and surprise, surprise, they're selling it in Lazada for the same model, like literally the same model of microphone they're selling for.
Yeah, I beat you into next week.
Next week?
$500.
But can you really?
Never mind.
So I don't know why that is, and there is no way in heck that I'm going to purchase that from Lazada.
Prepare to die, Egg Bear! Whoa! Oh, man, that hurt. I'm warning you, I don't taste very good. You'll get the runs! Oh my gosh! Somebody help me! Ah!
Is this kid for real?
It's all right now.
Huh? The monster turned into a girl?
Oh, brother. This should be interesting.
Like, I bet
Carol
you're
Capel.
thinking
I'm a member of the Hunting Blades Guild. We travel
he
the
is a
globe
magnet
in
for
search of the
weird people.
toughest monsters.
I'm Yuri. This is Estelle. And you've met Repeat already. Anyway, nice to meet you.
What? Yuri, wait! My apologies.
Huh? Hey, wait up! Where are you guys going? You guys are here to enter the woods, right? Well then,
Actually, we've just finished coming through the woods and we're on our way to Halur.
No way! You guys made it through the cursed woods? Did you guys run into any egg bears?
Do you know what he's talking about, Yuri?
Nope. I don't think we've
Egg
seen
bears
any.
are actually monsters that
Man,
look like
wonder if I should head back to town then.
That's it.
They definitely won't like it if I keep them waiting. Alright, I'm not sure you two would make it on your own, but never fear! The star member of the Hunting Blades will be your escort! See that? I've even got my own Blastia! What? You guys both have one too? Oh yeah? Whoa, how do you like this?
It's the monster book.
It has information about monsters.
See?
After a certain point, all the pages are blank.
That's because I'm gonna fill it up with piles of monsters after this. Hey, wait! Who said you could just write in there?
Wait, is Yuri writing? He's not writing.
It might hurt your star member status if it got out that you broke your sword.
Oh, that? I had to give myself some kind of handicap, or else it wouldn't have been a fair fight. Hey, that's actually not too bad. Yo! Do you guys even know where you're going? Halore's to the north, once you get out of the woods! Come on, guys! Wait for me!
So yeah, we got a monster book now. So that's cool, and also a new party member.
I don't understand Repeat. He's a dog with claws and fangs, but he uses weapons?
Yeah, I guess dogs do usually fight with claws and fangs.
Huh? But Repeat's a dog, isn't he?
Repeat is Repeat.
What does that mean?
Whatever he is, Repeat doesn't think of himself as a dog. That's why he uses weapons and items. But that's not to say that he thinks of himself as a human either.
I don't really understand, but he seems very proud.
Yep, so show him some respect.
Hey, Yuri, are you translating what Repeat's saying?
Nah, it's just your imagination.
So yeah, I'm not sure if we missed any items, but just in case, I'm gonna backtrack a little.
Wonderful!
All right. Take this!
Dragon Upper!
All right, who's next?
Holy power, come to
Take
me!
this!
Dragon Assault!
You want revenge?
Repeat
Bring
managed
it!
to use an item.
Hey, I learned something.
So yeah, that's from one of the... I did miss this because of that cutscene. That's one of the skills from the weapons we equipped Yuri with. So I think there's also either a title for that or a trophy related to that is what I mean. And with that mysterious cutscene, I'm gonna go and stop here for today. So yeah, I'm stopping here for today because it's already quite late here. I've started recording this quite late because, again, this is the second recording of the day. But anyways, I'll continue on with this game. As I've said, I will finish this game right after the next episode of Vian Plays Moonlighter. And also, I failed to notice that there is a time limit for the God Eater demo, action demo, so I wasn't able to try that out, which is a bummer since I have been saying that I will try that out and post the video for that as a quick play here in my channel. Unfortunately, that won't be happening, but I will be buying that game anyways. So I will still be playing. I'm playing with this. I will still be playing with that game when it comes out. So yeah. Anyways, thank you all for watching our second episode of Vian Plays Tales of Vesperia. Also, if you're a new subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you're an old subscriber, thank you for still being a part of the Dreamer Tribe. If you haven't subscribed already, but you like the content of this video and my other content, or the contents of this channel, then I would appreciate it if you do subscribe. I'm aiming for 750 subscribers by the end of March, and we still have a ways to go in that regard. Also, if you want to be notified whenever new videos come out, then hit that bell icon right next to the notification. What the hell am I trying to say? The bell icon right next to the subscribe button. So yeah, thank you again for watching. Well, you guys know the drill already, so I'm gonna see you all in the next video. Until then, you guys know the drill. Dream on, fly on. Bye bye everyone. Thanks for watching.